always has to be about poop. We're in never-ending poop constantly. The poop never stops. It just keeps shitting and shitting and shitting and shitting all over us. It's just forever poop.
That's like my work. It's always forever poop.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the VGRCast, the weekly podcast of everything, anything and everything in between. This week, I'm joined by my lovely friends Steve, Mike, Monica, Ryan, and my lovely fiance Chris. My name's Kevin, and welcome to the show.
Mike, I wish you and Kevin are the reason.
Because I'd pour it on my eyes right now from that intro.
Mike, you and Kevin are the reason I drink.
You want some, Monica?
No, you don't understand. I took off my manicure. Little did I know that it was a gel. I knew it was a gel nail polish, which required different things. Anyway, long story short, I took it off wrong and fucked up my nails real hard.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, but Steve, speaking of drink, I want to bring back a segment that I haven't done in a little while.
Wait, wasn't it supposed to be shot of the week?
It was, but I realized that I will run out of shots very quickly if it is shot of the week, so we're just going to do shot of the month.
No, you just got to start getting more creative. You got to start getting more creative. Do shot of the week, but look stuff up. Do some research, man.
Yeah, but I will run out of money for liquor very quickly because
no, you just got to get creative.
All right. Well, listen, I already got creative with this one. This one is called the Rocky Mountain Shooter.
Ooh, yummy.
Which is
there's a bull testicle in it.
Nope.
Rude.
I'll explain that in a second.
It is 1 part bourbon, 1 part amaretto, 2 parts orange juice.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice.
Not gonna lie, it sounds kind of disgusting.
No, that's almost a Wisconsin lunchbox.
Oh, well,
what?
I'll have to figure out what that one is and maybe do that next time. But I got my little Deku shot glass.
Midori.
Oh, my boy!
Kevin has one. We all got one.
Oh damn, my chaser's almost out. Hopefully this is good. Bottoms
How
up.
about you just
take it like a man
and don't chase it.
Straight, no
that's
chaser.
Actually really good.
Yeah, amaretto orange juice is like a winning combination. So Wisconsin lunchbox, it's essentially.
I mean, that's an amaretto sour, right?
No, Wisconsin lunchbox essentially it's a shot of amaretto. You fill you pretty much crack a beer into the glass and you top it off with orange juice. And it's something that Brad introduced me to in college, and I haven't had one in forever, but I remember being very, very tasty.
Burns the tongue like a motherfucker.
That's where I recognize that.
Wisconsin lunchbox sounds like a sex position.
Oh, it totally is, probably.
Listen, it can't be much worse than
Wisconsin lunchbox. That sounds like a weird Urban Dictionary sex move. Wow, apparently Harry and Patty are on the same wavelength right there.
I will bite. What is an Alabama Hot Pocket?
Nope. Look that up on your own time, people.
Steve, I opened the podcast on never-ending shit. I'm not going to describe the Alabama Hot Pocket to you.
Nope. Moving on. So speaking of
drinking.
Speaking of drinking and speaking of drinks we had in college, so like Chris and I went away on vacation over the weekend. We went to the Dells with our friend Jess. With historians will say that they are good friends. Jess. It's the meme.
It's a funny joke. So
the meme is that historians will say that like the two girls were good friends.
Very good friends.
Very good friends.
Oh right, Seppo and her friend.
Yes.
Yes.
So yes, we went
subreddit.
Yeah, so we went on vacation with our very good friend Jess. And so like on Friday night, we were up till like 10:30, and 10:30 rolls around, and all of a sudden we were all tired, went to bed. And then kind of like, okay, we'll go to bed early tonight, and then Saturday night we can stay up late and party, have a good time. And then 11 o'clock rolled around on Saturday, and we all went to bed.
Big ass.
This is just such mood.
To be fair, we did lounge and just play Animal Crossing.
Yes, it was a good time.
It was fun. And that was also like a day, like after a day of swimming, which makes you tired anyway.
We did swim and drink all day.
Yeah. Well, swim. We walked through the pool to get from spot to spot. To get our drink in the bed.
Did you guys go to the same place we went last time?
Yeah. So we didn't stay at the same place, but we went to that swim up bar that we all liked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Listen, the gin's real cheap.
Yeah. So I thought that was a nice segue into the next topic of parties, college versus now.
Well, still college parties. We still played video games, but we drank more to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I saw this topic, like I wasn't. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I wasn't really a partier. Like I didn't like. I went to very few parties, and
Hey.
the most party thing I
Monica?
went to consistently was just falling asleep on your guys' couch.
I got to interrupt you for a second.
Monica.
Thank you so much, Patty, for the gifted sub to Mike. Thank you.
Monica.
I feel like you
Yeah.
gifted me a sub for having Seagrams.
Monica, that wasn't
Probably.
parties. We had two
Listen, it was
parties.
$18 for a handle.
And
Well, no,
we
that was
hosted-
different.
We hosted two parties in our college career, and they were both my senior year, a St. Patty's Day party, obviously, and a graduation party. So,
No,
where
but then-
at the
but-
graduation party, I just cried about people who died in my childhood and should have graduated with me, with my friend from elementary school.
No, but then junior
That's
years when
depressing.
Monica Monica would come over like every weekend
Because
and we'd
Steve
just
was
drink.
around.
And Monica would just pass out on our couch because
She
we'd
just
be
got
like, "No, Monica, you sleep here tonight."
Monica's like, I was like,
Then I
"Oh,
got
home."
embarrassed, and then I just wake up early in the morning and leave.
Yeah, you did the walk of shame without having the fun part.
Walk of shame without having the what?
The fun part.
I know.
It's like the walk of not shame, it's just the walk.
No, it's still the walk of shame. but
It's
this
a
is the
different
walk
type of shame, but not the
walk
fun
of
type of shame.
I'm drunk.
I wasn't wearing,
Not
like,
the
the
shame
tight
that you
dress.
kind of want.
Like
Yeah,
I
I
did.
wasn't wearing the tight dress and holding my heels. Like
I've done that. Like I did the same walk of shame like that. My sophomore year when I fell asleep at a frat house because they were like brief. I was in a pseudo sorority for like 2 semesters, and then our brother fraternity hosted a party. Got too drunk. Fell asleep in the frat leader's room on his couch, and he had sex with a lady with one of my sisters while I was there. I was too drunk to fucking care.
I don't know about that part.
And I woke up at 7 and I texted Kevin. No, this is literally what I texted him. I'm like, I don't feel good. And then at like 7 in the morning, I'm like, I'm coming back to the dorm.
God.
So, yeah.
Mr.
But-
Kevin, I don't feel so good.
God damn it.
But I put this topic in there in there last
Patty,
week.
it probably is that St. Patrick's Day party.
The one where Ryan was wearing the drinky helmet.
That wasn't the St. Patrick's Day party.
That I
That
thought
was
that
a
was.
separate one.
The legendary.
didn't-
Wait, was our St. Patrick's Day party legendary? Because that's
Was it?
news
Our
to
St.
me.
Patrick's Day
After I
party.
graduated.
No, this is our senior year.
Yeah.
Our St. Patrick's Day party was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yeah, but I didn't bust
It was-
out the. I
No.
didn't bust out the drinking hat.
No,
over there.
no, the-
we made the
I have a picture of you
leprechaun
wearing
juice.
it.
No,
Yeah,
the
that wasn't from
leprechaun
that
blood.
party though.
Yeah, we made the leprechaun blood.
I made a jungle juice called
You
leprechaun
made
blood.
it? You
Yeah,
and
I did.
you and I made it together. Beach.
I designed it and people loved
We also
it.
had the hamsters, and I was showing
How do
them.
you design a drink?
How do you not design a
It's
drink?
called-
You have to
he-
think about what goes into it, bruh.
It's called. He just made a potion.
You're
I
right,
thought
that
about
wasn't
one
St.
image.
Patty's Day. That
I-
was graduation, I think.
No. I think he's
Listen,
thinking about
if
the
I don't
St. Patrick's Day
remember
one.
it, Either
Or-
it was totally uneventful or the greatest party ever.
Well, so the St. Patrick's Day party was the party that I think was better. That's the one where Brandon got really fucking drunk. That's the one where my Wii died. I had the Wii and people were playing Mario Kart and they wanted to switch it out for Brawl or something and it just died. So then we switched to like Fibbage or something. But like people were just coming in and out all night and I was kind of like, I kind of recognize you.
That wasn't
Yes,
the one
Patty,
where me
it
and
was
Cody
the-
ended up on the floor together, right?
No, that was the graduation party.
That
I
was the
think.
graduation party.
Okay.
But there was a reason Steve put this topic in here, and
Oh, right. Sorry, Steve.
Oh,
We-
okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I did a.
So anyway, what we were saying.
I did a
I don't have a
Halloween-
long stick to hit him. Sorry, Steve. Anyway,
Sorry.
let me just keep interrupting you when you're trying to tell your story.
It happens. I'm sure I've done it plenty of times.
Yeah.
Wait, Steve,
Sorry.
stop.
Thanks for the bits, Patty.
All right, go ahead, Steve. Wait, no,
Anyway,
stop.
so I was at we did a Halloween party at our friend's place over in Chicago, and I was just like, you know what? We didn't even get all that drunk. It was just like we passed like another party. We went to a bar, did some shots there, and then walked back. And there was this we just passed like a party where it was like a bunch of RGB lights inside, there's music coming out, and I was just like, Vanessa made a comment about it. It was just like, we don't do it. It's like a college party. I was like, I went went to college parties like that. I was just more. I mean, the college parties I did go to were pretty cool, but like I'm old now and I just don't want to deal with all the noise anymore. And I'm just like, well, that's a little depressing.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just anyway. I wanted to gather anyone's thoughts on parties then and now.
I mean,
I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to mine.
I mean, I am a theater kid and do theater on the regular, and there are cast parties, and those are equivalent of a college party sometimes, even with people who are much older than us. A case in point, the cast party I had for Clue in June, where it had all the hallmarks of a good cast party, just being drunk, someone pulling out a joint and passing it around, and two cast members who are maybe involved canoodling out in the corner somewhere. So
Define canoodling.
Oh, you know.
Oh, you know.
you know.
Discreetly sexing.
Yeah,
Or not so
What?
discreetly sexing in this case.
Full on anal.
Full on anal in the corner.
I
I mean, that's kind of like the
Straight
cast
up
party
Alabama hot
Nat and I
pocket.
were were in the show that Nat and I were in. I'm kidding, but there was also, so to me it's like I get more of that college party experience more with cast parties than I did in college.
Yeah, I mean, I would totally be down for more. I like parties mostly because I just don't have a lot of opportunities to go to them anymore.
Honestly, mood.
But also, I come from a family of Italians who are really loud in general. So, like,
Okay.
my dad's retirement parties at Pepe's was fucking lit.
Oh, I bet.
I ended up fucking puking from all the margaritas I had.
You should have just stopped
Neat.
at fucking.
I ended up fucking.
According to my mom, supposedly when I started puking, my uncle just shouted, "There he goes!"
What a
Oh, so you don't
supportive
remember that.
uncle.
Well, I was also puking, so
At the table or hopefully in the
No, no.
bathroom?
I had like a little waste basket that I was just
Just a huggy,
Oh, boy.
just hugging it. Oh,
It's your friend.
I have a friend.
But
It's
yeah, I
called
like party.
basket.
I actually most of you, half of your guys' freshman year and my sophomore year, I ended up going to a toga party.
Oh,
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It
guessing
was
they
like
took
the
the
start.
togas
It was
off.
at Wesleyan, actually.
Oh,
Did
Ew.
they take the togas off?
Ew.
Ugh. I've never even been on campus at Wesleyan.
You're not missing anything.
Fair enough.
I mean, I bet Wesleyan,
There's not
Party?
that much to Wesleyan, to be honest.
and there's probably not much to their like football team or
Yeah.
like
They have
any
one.
of
Oh, yeah,
their.
their Division 3 football team.
Yeah, I mean, like, who even cares about Wesleyan sports, right? I care about more professional sports.
Sports corner. I applaud you on the great transition there. Albeit a bit forced, but it was very good.
Patty, I used to have
What?
that relationship with tequila. I'm a bit better now,
No,
but
I
like,
You
I
mean
like-
when you threw up all over my room after drinking tequila?
hey, I'm
Patron.
sorry. Those are
Patron is the
strong
only tequila
drinks.
for me.
Tequila is the worst. It's
Actually-
not
I
good.
love tequila.
Actually,
love tequila.
I got a hot take.
Tequila shots for life.
No, hang on. This is another reason why I'm marrying this man, because tequila shots. Fuck yeah. Anyway, Kirkland brand tequila. It goes down annoyingly smooth and there's no burn. And unfortunately,
Okay.
I can drink it straight, which is a bad thing. It's like sour apple pucker, which means to just take the sour apple pucker.
No, it's still with us. Which I did discover the joy of freezer cold vodka over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Like
You
that's
sound like my dad.
but like
Okay,
I've
but-
never had like vodka out of a freezer, and I took a sip of it, and I was like,
I
oh,
don't
can drink that
and
straight.
I don't like I don't like vodka, even though everyone's like it has no taste, but I can taste the thing.
Okay,
but I've had it
shooting
frozen.
alcohol for shooting alcohol, vodka is the worst.
Yes,
That is my hot take.
I agree.
That's why don't do rum. Don't do rum.
Yeah.
It's
No,
either
Vodka's the best shot.
what? Tequila's the best shot.
That's what I meant.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tequila's the best shot.
No.
No, God, I wish.
No.
No, I gotta agree. I mean, I don't really shoot many things. I guess the only really things I have shot are vodka and tequila. But if I had to pick one, it would have to be tequila. Shockingly,
Yes,
I
it's
would
delicious.
say whiskey is the best shot, but
No.
I don't
Whiskey,
know if
whiskey,
I'm
whiskey.
sure I've
Sippy,
had
sippy
whiskey
whiskey.
before, but like,
also Kevin, put a blue cheese stuffed olive in
Nope.
your vodka next
No,
time, and
no.
you will be my
Nope.
dad.
No.
Blue cheese
No.
lost me.
Blue
Gross.
cheese is disgusting.
Icky.
I can't. I don't do blue
Sports
cheese.
corner.
Oh yeah, sports.
Sports corner. Ryan's just like, I want
I love a good Arnold Palmer.
Sambuca.
Oh,
I guess.
weak sauce.
Blue cheese is disgusting. Anyway,
Agree.
No, Mike, you're wrong.
with the Houston Astros, assholes, being shut out in Game 6 of the World Series, thus
Hey.
losing themselves the series to the Atlanta Braves. They became the first team since 2005 to be shut out in the final game of the World Series.
Shut out or shut out?
Shut out. What was that team in 2005 that
Uh,
also got shut out?
I believe it was against the
Scouts.
White Sox.
Oh, yeah.
The Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, I guess your White Sox ain't that cool, you fuckers.
No, that's just funny because that's the last time it happened to them. But that was also a sweep, though.
The White Sox are in the market for a second baseman. Javi Baez is on the market. Ooh, what if he returned to Chicago on the good side?
What's happening?
To quote
I'm
legendary
not a
Los
Sox
Angeles
fan.
Dodgers,
They are.
Boo.
to quote legendary Los Angeles Dodgers broadcaster Vin Scully from Twitter, would you believe in the year Hank Aaron passed away, the Atlanta Braves legend?
The
The Braves-
Hank Aaron?
Yeah,
It's a Futurama reference.
Sorry. Go for it.
Would you believe in the year Hank Aaron passed away, the Braves won 44 games before the All-Star break, 44 games after the All-Star break, and won the World Series in the 44th week of the year. Aaron, of course, wore number 44. Maybe the Braves had the secret weapon after all.
I had no idea that Hank Aaron passed away.
Also same.
That's slightly depressing.
It's been a long year.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a
apparently it was back in
funny Futurama.
January. I'm looking it up now.
Thursday night's matchup between the Washington Capitals and the Florida Panthers saw both goalies from both teams be used over the course of the game. Both Ilya Samsonov and Vitek Vanacek for Washington and Sergei Bobrovsky and Spencer Knight for Florida were used at some point in the game. Usually goalies get pulled after too many goals let in or just a few bad goals that they should have stopped that got past them. And of course injuries. The Panthers won 5-4, and I still don't know why either goalie was pulled in the first place. On Friday, the Ottawa Senators named Brady Tkachuk the 10th captain in team history, which means Tkachuk has about 3 or 4 years left in a Senators uniform before he gets traded because he doesn't like the direction the franchise is going and or the owner's too cheap to pay what his other players are, that they are worth.
Sounds like a pattern.
That was a mouthful.
Sorry, Kachuk
Yep.
just reminded me of the fucking asshole from Cars. Kachika. Sorry.
Ka-chow.
No.
You.
Kachow was the actual thing. It was the green car that was his rival. But anyway, sports.
I have never watched the Cars movie.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
It's bad.
You guys suck, monkey.
Speaking of the Senators, they called up goalie Philip Gustafson to replace Anton Forsberg, who is out with a non-COVID illness. Gustafson made the trip to Boston, where the Senators are playing the Boston Bruins, before the game started. However, his equipment had not shown up yet, and it still hasn't. So Gustafson is wearing Forsberg's disinfected gear tonight. That includes mask, skates, everything.
Oh my god.
Including underwear.
Do they have the same shoe size?
I hope so.
I hope they have the same jockstrap size.
They probably don't.
What?
Huh?
And
Eh?
jockstraps.
Me and Monica are on the same wavelength. It's okay.
Jockstraps
No,
are
what
one
the fuck?
size fit off.
I mean, not if you're doing it right.
Anyway,
Anything's a jockstrap if you're brave enough.
the Seattle Kraken announced on Saturday their own American Hockey League affiliate starting next year, the Coachella Valley Firebirds from
Why?
Palm Desert, California.
Why? Why? Why Coachella? No.
The
I think it's a place.
the Firebirds will be rocking red, orange, and a deep navy blue for team color.
Ooh, I dig
Red,
it.
orange, and blue.
Currently, the Kraken and Florida Panthers share an AHL team in the Charlotte Checkers. Minor league hockey affiliations can get weird sometimes, and I don't want to go down that road. Fresh on the heels of now former Las Vegas Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs III, who was arrested for 2 counts of DUI resulting in the death of another driver and reckless driving as well as possession of a firearm while under the influence. Raiders defensive back Damon Arnett posted a video of him online carrying a firearm, pointing it in the direction of the camera, saying he was going to kill a Raiders fan that was talking mad shit in his DMs.
Oh my god.
I was about to
Block
ask you
him,
to remind me
America.
what
Child.
this was, but then you said Raiders. I'm like, oh, okay, football. Yep, that tracks. Yep, okay.
Raiders Nation, baby.
Yesterday, Arnett was released from the team.
Wait,
You
and
don't say.
Will Arnett?
Fuck off,
for the
man.
record, Ruggs faces up to 46 years in prison.
Good, lock him
Oh.
up. I actually saw like that story on Reddit. Like that woman burned to death in the car.
Yeah.
It was fucking her. I was like, I am not
Yep.
watching this video. That's fucking horrific. It's lock him up and throw away the fucking key.
How fast was he going again? Like 160?
150 miles
150.
an hour.
Fucking.
Holy, my car
ugh,
can't even
people
go that
suck
fast.
dick.
Well, I don't think my car could go
shockingly,
that fast
that's,
either.
That was way tougher than what happened to Aaron Hernandez.
Which brings me to the Raiders 2020 draft class. On
Oh,
top
God,
of
no!
the
Mike was like, wait, no.
Yeah, babe.
On top of the aforementioned Ruggs and Arnett, we have Lynn Bowden, who was traded before he even suited up for the silver and black.
That's so sad.
Tanner Muse, who was cut after missing his rookie year, don't know why, and Amik Robertson, who has been severely underperforming. The 2 exceptions to this are Brian Edwards, who is doing pretty good on the field, and John Simpson, who, as a 4th-round pick, is playing as advertised, so you really can't complain there. Going a little bit further, hold on. Also with Edwards and Simpson, along with top running back Josh Jacobs, since the 2018 Khalil Mack trade that the Raiders made, those are the only 3 players that they've drafted that have actually done anything. They have drafted probably about 20 players total in that time frame. Having 3 guys that actually do something in any time frame, that doesn't look good.
Rip.
During Sunday's game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, quarterback for the Bills, threw a pass that was intercepted by Josh Allen, defensive back for the Jaguars. The Bills' Josh Allen was also sacked by the Jaguars' Josh Allen. This was the first time in NFL history where a player was sacked by a player with the same exact name.
Oh my god.
God.
Now, to be fair,
Michael Jackson.
Those are both pretty generic names, so I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
Can I make a really, really, really vague reference, and I'll give brownie points to anyone who can recognize it?
No.
Sure.
Michael Jackson, the first man to clone himself, is suing himself for molesting himself.
What is that
Yeah,
from?
I've heard that before. I just don't remember what.
How is that not Futurama?
It's not Futurama.
It's
How?
Not. It's not.
I've absolutely heard that before. I just don't
Sure you-
remember where it's from.
Can I give you a hint?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
It's Adam Sandler.
Wait, is it Mr.
Oh,
Deeds?
it's Click.
Yep, it's
Oh,
Click.
damn
That's a movie that I know I've seen, but
I've only seen.
I don't remember
I've
anything.
only
I-
seen it once
I
and didn't
love
pay
that
attention
movie.
to it.
it's
I was not a fan of the second half of it.
it's
but,
heartbreaking.
I also watched it when I was like 12, so.
It's very
But,
sad.
Also, that's
And-
the only Adam Sandler movie that makes sense with. So.
And
Fair.
finally, turns out the guy that people would have liked to see as the new Jeopardy host is an anti-vax lying dumbass, as it came to light that Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers lied about getting the COVID vaccine.
Who?
Aaron-
Jeopardy.
Saying he took advice from his friend Joe Rogan.
Wait.
Rogan?
Who's the Jeopardy frontrunner?
No, people really liked Aaron Rodgers as the Jeopardy
Oh,
host
fuck that.
when he did that.
There's only one person that could be the new Jeopardy
Your
host.
boy LeVar Burton.
LeVar
I don't
Burton.
think he wants to do it though.
He does though.
Oh, did he?
He absolutely does.
Please
That's
don't-
Jordy LaForge.
Please
Anyway,
don't
young
make
Wisconsin boy.
please don't make
Sorry.
me bring up a cheesehead quarterback ever again. Although Rodgers said he presented his research to NFL officials, who called him a quack.
Quack
All
quack.
of us laughs in Chicago Bears.
Motherfucker took ivermectin.
Don't Get me started on the ivermectin.
He made an apology earlier today, but I didn't bother watching it because I don't want to fucking listen to what
It is a
bullshit
heartworm
he's got about
medication.
It defends against parasites, not viruses. That's not how this works. Blah!
It depends.
Government's a parasite.
Well, yes, but
Science rage.
not wrong.
no. Do not get me started on the fucking idiots that are taking ivermectin. I fucking prescribe that to my dogs all day long. Stop it.
Honestly, if they want to poison themselves with like
I won't be
veterinary
sad if they
medicine,
die, but like,
happy to let them do it. Honestly,
it won't be sad if they die, but like,
I'm just really glad I
Yeah,
had
I'm
food
done.
as a prop
Okay.
to stuff my face with for that joke.
God. Okay. So
I have 3 words.
I have 3 words. Yuri
Ice skating?
on ice.
And here's my
Boom.
Oh,
I was
Or like Yowie
Cock
on
blocked.
Earth, am I right, guys?
cock blocked.
I was cock-blocked!
Time to talk about Yuri on ice. The finale, the last 3 episodes,
It was
10,
ama-
11, and
oh,
12.
It was amazing. I loved it. I loved it so much and
Also,
more. But
I was very amused by the fact, just kind of taking the reins and leading this off. I was very amused on the fact in our previous week discussion when I had the comment of, "Oh, that sounds like a marriage proposal," and I'm like, "Do it, you won't." And then Yuri's like, "Bitch."
they did
Bitch, I
it.
might.
Hey, but don't let. That's episode 11.
9,
Let's
that's
talk
episode-
about
that's
episode
episode 10.
10.
Or
That's
episode 10.
Oh,
Hey,
it
that's
is. It's the end of episode 10, though.
I literally all caps. He got Victor ring and they're at a church. Gay.
yeah, literally in my notes, I just have all caps. Gay.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
Okay.
wrong with that. Honestly, I just think it's kind of fun to just go gay.
Well, no, and then Victor, he's like, when he wins gold, we'll get engaged or we'll get married, and then Yuri's just like,
Ah!
Well, if he was joking or
no,
not.
but then he was also like, when he wins gold, and then all the other,
that was a great scene.
yeah, and all the
because
other skaters were
everyone
like,
turned and looked at him like, what?
You?
like this was literally their face, like,
You fucking what, Mike?
It was also
Super
amusement.
lighthearted and fun scene where everyone's joking around and having fun, and then he's like, "Yeah, well, you win gold, we'll marry," and everyone's like,
when?
Okay.
I will say, the reactions to just their relationship in general seem very, I don't know, nonchalant, because for a show that is very
I mean, it,
Gay?
for a show
Well, also-
as gay as it is, and also has a presence of social media, it's very surprising to me, and just throughout, that their relationship is not more sensationalized, because they have fucking wedding bands, but the social media fixation is just Yurio and Borat Skater getting coffee.
Well, but then like the whole thing also is
great.
correct
Borat Skater, that's
me
great.
correct me if I'm wrong, Mike.
Mike's dying because of Borat Skater.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. But my wife.
We were all thinking it. She said it.
"This country in the world."
But it's
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. But gay marriage is not as accepted in Japan as it is like in other countries like America.
Surprisingly, you are correct.
Okay.
stupid.
So it is kind of crazy how, you know, everyone played it off so because I guess they're not in Japan for most of the show.
no.
No.
But it is
No,
crazy
I
how
haven't-
nonchalant it is.
No, I have a. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Well,
yeah.
like that. I mean, they're in countries that accept it more than Japan, so
Not Russia.
But
True.
yes, I believe,
definitely not Russia or Japan. They're very.
I believe, yeah,
homophobic.
gay marriage is not nationally recognized in Japan. I believe there might be certain
Yet-
prefectures that do, but as a country, it is
And yet
not
there's
recognized.
so much Yuri and Yaoi.
I
Well,
mean, there's
it's a
tons of
form
that
of
here in America too, and we just legalized gay marriage like what, 6-7 years ago?
Yeah,
Was it really 6? I thought it was
it was either
2012.
2015 or
2015?
2014.
2015.
Oh yeah, it was not 2012. 2012 was when
Oh.
they started announcing that it was okay in certain states,
Yeah.
and
2012
then
was when they repealed "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." I
Yes.
think.
Ah, okay.
which they should
Yeah.
have done ages ago, but we're not on that topic right now.
Yeah, but in regards to the rings, like another thing that I thought of is like, wait a second, wasn't like Victor's introduction a focus on him being like figure skater's #1 bachelor?
Mhm.
Like, wouldn't Victor's fangirls lose their shit? Like, where are his fangirls throughout this series?
yeah, right.
That's a good
That
point.
is definitely an interesting point that definitely should have been brought up if there was more time to bring it up.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm honestly a little surprised. Not, I would like to say that probably the majority of male figure skaters are likely not straight. So like the fact that
That's a stereotype.
I mean it's a stereotype for a reason. That's all I'm saying.
Steve.
That means you beat it. But I mean, to be fair, probably the more the percentage of straight to non-straight is probably like meow.
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not
all
saying
I know is they
can't-
probably get more pussy than I do. So
No matter
Well,
what,
yeah.
they get more sex than you do.
Although I will say
Got 'em.
Love
the one thing
you.
that I couldn't remember if it was mentioned earlier in JJ's introduction was that he is also straight. So
JJ
again,
style!
the
Yeah.
Fuck
trend
you.
of straight presenting men in this show being absolute trash for some reason. I mean, I know straight men in the performing arts, and it's
Well,
kind of
I
a crapshoot of if they're really sweet like Nat, or if they're just kind of a pompous dick because they know they can get all of the pussy.
Well, I
But-
think Peachy's a straight man.
He's not explicitly straight presenting.
they
That's
don't
true.
say. They don't
Yeah,
say.
they don't
what-
say. I'm just
it's
focusing
not
on the
relevant
dude
to
where
the
they're
character.
yeah,
Oh
where
right,
they're
the goth
explicitly
Russian is straight presenting, and he's a goth Russian.
yeah, like they're where they explicitly have relationships with women on the show. That's what I'm counting
Okay.
in this.
Speaking of JJ though, the scene
Yeah,
where
let's
they're
speak of
leaving the
Like
they're
JJ.
leaving the
JJ
restaurant,
style!
and JJ shouts after them, and it was at that point then I finally went, hold on, is that fucking Mamoru Miyano voicing JJ?
What?
For those of you who don't know, Mamoru Miyano is a very popular voice actor in Japan. The one you might be most familiar with is he is the manager in Zombieland Saga.
I
Oh my
only saw, like,
god!
I
Yeah,
only
there you go.
saw-
Oh my
yeah.
God!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, but that scene. Just the sub version.
although the part where they all just walk the fuck away and just leave him in the dust, I was like, they
Yeah.
hate JJ too.
Yeah, but what he shouted after him, that's what I was like, is that Mamoru Miyano? And I go to my anime, that's fucking Mamoru Miyano. God damn it, how did I find out about this 5 years later? What the fuck?
That was actually one of my favorite scenes when all of them just file out of the restaurant and JJ's like, what the fuck?
Wait a minute, what about me?
Like, you're not invited to this fun party. You're mean.
I don't know how. Has anyone besides Steve seen Ava, by the way?
No.
Or no?
Not.
I still haven't finished it.
Okay, well, that's why I asked, because Steve, the reason I like JJ so much is also the reason I like Asuka so much.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't stand Asuka either.
yeah.
I mean,
So-
not as like I mean
Same character.
they're interesting characters, but they just rub me the wrong way, and I know that's how they're supposed to be. But
Oh, I
like,
hate
just,
JJ. I hate JJ.
oh, I hate him too.
I
Which is
fucking
JJ
why-
style!
Fuck off!
JJ style.
JJ style!
He was
Which is
so
why
annoying.
which is why I've got two
King
notes
JJ.
in episode. I've got two notes in episode 11. I said one is I hope JJ eats shit. Two notes later. Oh no, JJ is fucking up. How sad.
Hey, I had it. JJ choked so hard on his own dick out there. Serves him right.
I want to cosplay as JJ someday.
Briefly skipping ahead
JJ
to episode
style.
12, did anyone else notice that young JJ was dressed as fucking
Yes!
Eric
I have
Cartman?
that note.
Wait, what?
He was dressed as Cartman.
Yeah, go back. He's got the light blue cap with the little yellow ball, and he's got a red jacket on. He looks like Eric Cartman.
Yes, I saw that. I saw that.
Notes. I'm so glad I wasn't the only one.
Oh my god!
Yeah, just type in like Yuri on Ice, Eric Cartman.
No,
You'll
I
probably
just
find a picture of
did,
it.
yeah. I did young JJ Yuri on Ice, and yeah. I hate.
Also-
I hate. I hate.
I just want to dial it back to episode 10 for a second because I just wanted to do a quick few quick notes. Threesome with Kristoff, and someone stole Yuri's nuts. Heh.
Yeah.
But also,
Ah.
the credit
Ooh.
sequence for episode 10 was fucking amazing.
Yes, it was so cute.
Yes!
Okay, yeah, my no.
Oh, no, and
wait,
I
what was
love
it?
how they're just like, wait, you don't remember that? And he's like, no.
Wait, we making toast.
Oh, credit
Hey,
sequence.
Mike,
Oh,
you got cinnamon on that toast?
Making toast.
Speaking of college parties,
That wasn't even a college party. We just got drunk.
no, it was a college party.
Was it?
It was
It was
a
a
No,
party.
it
I
was
think
not a
we were just
party.
getting drunk.
okay, yeah,
We
but it
just
was
had Brian over.
it was just a party in college.
It was not a party.
We were having fun in college.
Okay. It was not a party.
Anyway, did anyone else notice that Peach Eat's caller ID for Yuri was Yuri's dog?
Oh.
Yes, I saw that.
No.
no.
To be fair.
The image was
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice.
his contact photo for Yuri
He's like,
was
why
Yuri's
isn't
dead
Yuri
dog.
answering?
Contact photo. That's the word I was looking for.
So, moving on to episode 11, did they change the intro?
No.
No.
The animation? Because I could like the dancing is all the same. The backgrounds I could swear were different.
Listen, I
I
didn't notice
wasn't
anything.
looking at that, so I couldn't say, but I would doubt it.
I might have to go back and look because I remember them skating against like kind of like color splashes and blank backgrounds, but like there was suddenly like an ice rink in the background. I don't. There was something else that changed. Oh, and there were images of the other skaters in the backgrounds too that I was fairly certain weren't there in previous episodes.
Huh. I'll have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, I don't remember
I'd
that.
appreciate it.
I really liked Peach Eats in
Sorry, Harry.
episode 11. Like he really I just really like the idea behind his routine in this. Just like
Speaking of
like he's-
lit.
yeah,
Oh, sorry,
but,
go
like,
ahead.
just like the idea of like this is like this big movie where a Thai actor is the star, but no Thai skater has skated to this song yet, and I want
Yeah.
to bring the cultural representation to it. I just really vibed with that idea. That
Well,
was
and
just
it's
a
like
cool idea.
it's like
idea.
I like the idea. I just wasn't a fan of the music. Like I liked
Oh,
Yuri.
disagree.
I mean, no,
It
for
was
me,
kinda
I
okay.
really liked Yuri's, and Chris's music more than I liked Peachy's.
But
That's
I want
That's
to
just me.
flex my
That's just me.
I want to flex my theater knowledge because
Yes,
I
please.
don't have very
The
good
king and
opportunities to do that. Because the reason that Peach Eat's routine is an illusion is the King and I is that the movie slash
sorry,
musical
The King and I.
is set in Bangkok, Siam, which is modern day Thailand. Hence the connection.
So
Silent
where
Jazz
is
comes
Shall
from
We
Thailand.
Skate from that?
It's,
From
the
it's,
King
an,
and I?
it's a reference. Like
It's a reference, yeah.
because the what it's parroting is "Shall We Dance" from the King and I.
Okay.
And because I was curious, because I noticed that comment about the Thai actor, and I was like, I wonder. So I looked up, and Yul Brynner, who notably plays the king in the movie, is not of Thai descent, but of Russian descent, ironically enough. Although but that was something that came out in a biography by his son. Yul Brynner himself previously claimed he was of Mongolian and Romanian descent.
Yeah, boy.
That's a little yikes, but also Mongolia does border Russia, so like
Attila the Hun.
It was a
from
different
Mongolia.
time.
yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah, but that's why Peachy's routine is such a heavy allusion to the King and I, because it's set in what is modern day Thailand.
But speaking of other skaters, though, we totally skipped over the Kazakhstan skaters arc in episode 10.
With
like,
Yurio, the random thing. Okay,
yeah,
but
like where he just
but-
punches
yeah.
Yurio. for,
But
like,
I did like
25
Victor. I
minutes.
did like Victor's thing where he was like, "All right, now back to the main story."
I guess
Yeah.
it's not an arc, just his brief bit of characterization, where
Like-
it's like,
That was,
I
episode
love that
10 was
little
the only
bromance, yeah.
episode told from Victor's perspective.
Yeah.
That is
yes,
true.
that is correct. Yes.
Also, I have in all caps here for episode 11. The sexual tension when Borat Skater made eye contact with JJ, though.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
There,
Would you call that sexual tension? I just felt.
No, I think it was-
everybody's in a polyamorous triad.
No, no.
Or
I don't
polyamorous
think-
harem with each other.
I don't think a general scowl is sexual tension. That guy was just like, one of my notes is like, dude, you need to lighten up. It's
To quote Bad Boys, he's a mean fuck.
my note on him is nice lederhosen.
Yeah, I did like his leader. I do like Borat's lederhosen.
Which is weird because I don't think Kazakhstan is a Germanic country.
It's not.
It
It's
is not.
It's a. It's
It is an
a.
Arabic slash
I thought it was Slavic.
Soviet company.
Or
No. It ends in Stan. It is Arabic slash Soviet.
it's like at the border of Soviet and Arabic. Is it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes, Middle East
Like,
slash Central Asia.
And then JJ fucks everything up.
Wait, so then
He
is
chokes so
wait,
hard on his own dick.
Hang on, hang
King
on.
JJ.
Brief geographic citation. Uzbekistan, is that? I thought that was Soviet.
A lot of that was Soviet back in the 80s.
Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Alright, we're
Herman
good.
Cain. Becky Stan.
Uzbekistan. Sorry, I love just love the
I'm
name.
gonna send a picture of that general region in Twitter chat just so you can get an idea. Just to show, yeah.
So,
Speaking of, oh, sorry.
Victor JJ turns into Yuri from his last try at the Grand Prix.
Rude.
What? No, it's totally accurate. He literally,
Accurate,
I think,
but rude.
no, Yuri literally compares him. It's like, oh, that's how I looked.
You're
Yeah.
better than JJ.
Well, yes, but like, because Yuri doesn't have an
It's the
ego the
sign
size
of
of a
growth.
planet.
So poor Chris came too hard in the earlier competitions and couldn't
What?
get it up for the Grand Prix finals.
Dick no work. But again, making comparisons to late game Evangelion. That again, I that's why I really like JJ as a character. Just the fall a little bit is just so interesting. Just
From the
Yeah.
start, the child start from the start to
cocky
the
bastard.
yeah. I did think I did like the whole like bit at the end where he's not giving. I was like, oh, that's as much as I like him. That's
Yeah.
kind of sweet.
Yeah.
JJ
I do
is
not
great.
like him. I do not
Yeah, I
like
don't
him.
like him
I will
either.
never
I don't like
like
him either.
JJ
I'm
style.
I
Kevin
will
can-
say,
Kevin can cosplay him, and I'll just be fucking scream face and just murder him.
I will say, it was really
Ghostface,
wholesome
Ghostface.
to
Got it,
see the
okay.
Russians so excited about Yurio's breaking score, especially
Mm-hmm.
with them portrayed so cold, not only in the show but just in pop culture in general. Just to see them so excited was really pure and really sweet.
Yes.
I really liked that Yurio had embraced his quote unquote tomcat look, because that's literally what fucking Victor called him, with the little ears. I'm just like, ugh.
Actually, there's an end credit scene at the end of episode 11 where basically I'm still not sure I've entirely wrapped my head around the reasoning was where Yuri goes, let's end this, and my note at the beginning of episode 12 is, how about we don't and keep going.
Well,
Yeah, I actually missed that and got to episode 12 and I'm like, wait, what did I miss? And I went back and
yeah,
look at
because
it.
it was an after credit scene, so it's like. But my interpretation of that was in episode 11, he sees Victor looking at the skaters so intently. Like, Yuri interprets that as him longing for the ice again, and that
Yeah.
he is holding Victor back.
Oh,
And
that wasn't made super clear, I guess.
Yeah,
or I'm just
it's
not
very
good at
much-
reading stuff like
it's
that.
very much left to
Interp-
interpretation.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I was I don't know. All right. Episode
They
11.
made Victor cry.
Yeah, and then it's interesting. And I find it wild that like we're all so jaded, and even Yuri to an extent that we're like, oh, Victor has to have some ulterior motive of just taking that year off and whatnot, or oh, he's sick or whatnot.
What?
And it's like, no, I took this
Yeah, fuck you guys
time
thinking he
off
had cancer.
to coach you. Period. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
really
because
sweet.
he saw his talent, and it was just
Artists are weirdos.
like, yeah.
Yeah, but I found it very amusing at the beginning where Victor's like, this is very selfish of you, Yuri. And I'm like, bro, where have you been? Yuri's been selfish this whole damn time.
He's been wanting you to himself. Fucking, he stole you from Yurio. Like, Jesus.
Not even that, just like so much of his characterization, like while he's lacking in self-confidence, is very selfish, where I'm like, where the fuck have you been?
Bruh.
Bro.
Broski.
Also, go ahead.
Maybe continue.
No, I was just gonna move us along here.
Yeah.
JJ fucks it up again.
Yeah, I put haha, JJ's still choking on his own dick.
Poor JJ.
Eh. And he kind of pulls it out at the end, sort of, but not enough for any kind of medal.
Yeah.
So,
Come on,
Yeah.
King JJ.
Have you listened to the lyrics of his song, by the way?
Thank God, no.
It
I
is
want
like
to.
the absolute most I am the greatest person ever lyrics ever.
Again, why he is the
He
worst.
calls himself King JJ.
I mean, yes.
I'm
And
gonna
then he
cosplay as
skates to
JJ.
Beethoven's
No.
Ninth in the free skate.
You're
What's wrong with
not-
that?
I mean,
Just
I can't
like-
control you. Just do
I
whatever
mean,
you
like,
want.
it's just so like, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna skate to the ninth. It's the most recognized classical piece ever, and I'm gonna knock it out of the fucking park. Fuck you.
Yeah, we can move away from JJ, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
King.
I think-
So then Yuri comes on and fucking kills it.
He only touched the ice once, but other than that, the rest of his jumps were flawless.
No, during his final, he doesn't touch the ice
I
once.
thought he did for the quad. Blah 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 blah. For one of the quads.
I think he puts a hand down.
Yeah, he puts
Yeah.
a hand down.
yeah, you're
but
right. For the
there
quad
are a lot of things
loop.
where he puts his arm in the air, which is more difficulty and gets more
No,
points.
no,
No, that was
Yurio.
Oh, Yurio, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
You're-
this is like just a very mild critique from me, I guess, but like, I guess just in comparison to some of the other routines, I wasn't vibing with Yuri's as much. I guess
It
What
felt
are your opinions
kind of
on it?
lackluster.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like it was building up to a lot, and then I
It
felt like
very standard.
yeah, I didn't feel like there was anything special. There wasn't a whole lot of extra emotion in the last performance to make me go, "Oh my god, that was the best thing ever."
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like I was kind of like that just felt like the one from 3 episodes ago, but like
Right.
there was more dialogue and monologue in the background.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
You're
That
wrong.
was
It was good, but there was nothing to make me go, "Oh, this is the final performance."
Still made me
Right.
cry.
now what made me go, this is the big performance
Yurio?
was Yurio's
Yeah.
agape
Yeah.
performance in episode
Yeah.
11.
Oh, the
Well,
agape.
Well, both of his performances, but the agape performance
Yeah.
in particular made me just like that might be my favorite performance from the whole series.
Oh my god. No, that was for at least yeah. No, Yurio was amazing.
Both
Ugh.
of Victor's students broke his world records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's probably like and that's why he's like I need to come back.
Yeah, I love when he says to Yuri, he's like, as a coach, I'm proud of you, but as a competitor, that's a major diss.
Yeah.
That's
So wait,
a
and
true
so
do.
that was episode 12 though, I think he said.
Yeah.
yeah, we're on
Yeah.
episode 12 now.
Oh, okay, cool.
But then so
Yeah, we
like
kind
the-
of blended everything
yeah,
together.
I mean the show
mean-
there's not a whole lot to dissect or anything. But then like I was a little confused at the end though. Like is
And they
is,
all
is
lived happily ever
is-
after,
Are they
is-
together or
double,
not?
Well, no.
and being hella gay.
well, no, is Victor his coach and a
Both,
competitor?
Both. That's what he was
I
saying.
think
That's what he
both.
was. He was
I
literally
think
saying. He's like, it's gonna be hard being your coach and a competitor. But then he like leaned in and like
hugged him.
I took that to mean like, but he's gonna make it work. So
Yeah.
I just kind of I really liked Yurio's performance, and my note on that one is because he's like he's monologuing about Yuri the entire time, and my note is rage skating intensifies.
I love
Because like
Yuria, though.
the way he was monologuing made it sound like he knew he was gonna lose, and then he won by like a hair.
No,
I know
actually,
he won by 17 points.
I actually
Point.
Sorry, 0.17 points.
Yes.
I think
And
it
I'm
was
like-
0.112 actually, but yeah.
But still,
Whatever.
Either way,
something-
I
isn't it-
actually-
okay. Mike,
go ahead, sorry.
7 and 2 look a lot similar when you're not paying attention.
Trevin.
It's Twevin.
Trevin.
Twevin. I like
I-
Twevin. Twevin works.
Three.
I called Yurio taking first. Actually, it was like I'm
Kevin
pretty
did
sure it's gonna be Yurio, Yuri, and who? Oh,
I think it was Chris.
Kazakhstan guy?
JJ style.
It was not JJ. JJ got.
No, I think it was it Christoph?
I think it was Chris.
no, it was Borat Skater. I
Oh,
thought.
was it
It was
Borat
Borat.
Skater?
Okay.
I like how I've completely. You all try to call him by his name, and I'm like, fuck
Oh,
yeah,
no, I'm not
Borat
trying to
Yeah,
call
I
him
was
my
calling
name.
Kazakhstan guy.
Alton Operek, I think.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I'm not
saying
pronouncing
Borat.
that.
Well, now I gotta look this up. Hold on.
Mike's like, now I gotta prove you guys wrong.
Although I will say one of the things
Doesn't-
that I found
Yeah.
interesting is given how long of a hiatus this series has had, I was 200 expecting for Yuri to follow through with retiring at the end because because this is the only season that exists.
It's
I know.
Otabek Alton. But I
But
guess
I'm-
we could.
I'm
I guess I
so
could
glad
get
that
into that.
Yuri decided.
There was
not
no
to.
smooching between Victor and Yuri, and I feel robbed.
That's why my
Uh,
3 words were I was cockblocked. I
So,
needed my boys to go kiss smooch.
Any
Any
parting thoughts before we?
Is there a season 2,
what?
Mike? What are the
Oh,
news
I
that you
think-
wanted to
I think,
share?
No, we're not doing that yet. But I'm like, Saturday
Yeah.
news.
So I have like 2 segments of this. So in terms of what is coming up for this franchise, I believe shortly after this series finished in 2016, well, it was the end of 2016, but they announced a movie titled Ice Adolescence, and that was in production for a while. And in 2019, they announced that they were delaying it because it wasn't up to the standard that they wanted it to be.
As in no pretty figure skating. Okay.
And then COVID happened, and in November of 2020, they finally put out a trailer for it that only has Victor in it, and it's a young Victor. They haven't
Oh.
released any synopsis for it yet, so
That's-
we don't know what it's about. It could be all prequel, it could be half prequel, half sequel. We don't know.
Because it's-
Well, I love Victor. And need me some more Victor Yuri.
Because it's called Ice Adolescence, I would not be surprised if it's a pure
It's
prequel.
probably just gonna be a pure prequel. But I love this show so much. I am going to rewatch it. It's going to be one of my bedtime shows.
This show is why
I
I
told
don't.
Kevin that my Christmas present from him is going to be the DVD collection of Yuri on Ice.
Yeah.
So.
And this is one of the reasons why I don't like I love anime, but like I hate anime.
Don't like it.
Because like most anime, like they leave you on like a wanting more thing.
Tender
Even
they
Full
leave
Metal,
you-
like I want more Full Metal.
They
Not
leave
even
you
just like
wanting more.
those characters. I just want more stories in that
So
universe.
there's
The weird thing about this is an anime original. It's not based on anything, so there was no reason for them to leave it on like
Yeah.
that.
Leave it on
So-
Tenderhood? Yeah,
They could have kept going.
But if you need to quench your thirst for more shows like this, I have 2 different sects of stuff. If you want more stuff by this specific director, Sayo Yamamoto, I haven't seen it yet, but the only
I
other
choose my Christmas present. I told Kevin
big-
that he gets me Yuri on Ice for Christmas.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But the only other project that I know of specifically from her is The Woman Called Fujiko Mine, which is actually a spin-off of the Lupin the Third franchise, which is like a crime heist series focusing
What?
on the femme fatale character of that series.
What, Kevin? think we
So I
found
don't
our
know where
next
that's streaming. It might be on Funimation. I'm not sure.
Send
But
you,
I'll
send
send
me
a
the
list of stuff.
title.
Yeah, it's the woman called Fujiko Mine. But if you want more just shows in the vein of Yuri on Ice, there's a couple I can recommend. Obviously, Free, the swimming anime from Kyoto Animation. Very sexy boys doing swimming. There's Skate the Infinity, which I mentioned earlier this year. It's a skateboarding anime with really cute boys in it. I'm a big fan of that one. And another one is Welcome to the Ballroom, which is a ballroom dancing anime.
Isn't that the anime with the neck?
Yeah, with the giraffe necks, yes.
Oh, wait, the...
neck. But yeah, speaking of that, there's actually quite a bit of squash and stretch in these episodes of Yuri, I noticed, and it was really cool to see just how they played with the character models in it. But so those are your recommendations based on if you liked Yuri on Ice.
Neat.
I did.
Neat.
I prefer 50% off.
Shut up.
I do want to watch.
Usurper.
I do want to watch Free at some point too, like the actual one.
All
It's like
right.
3 seasons and a movie, so.
And now, with the end of every media club, we're going
We are
to vote.
announcing the
We're
new-
gonna vote
Oh,
first.
Okay.
Thumbs up is I
think we
like.
already voted.
We have
Thumbs
to
up
do
is I'd like
the-
this. I'd like more of this. Thumbs middle is.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I hate it. It was awful.
no thumbs middle is I would watch more only if everyone else wants more, and thumbs down is I did not like this. So 3, 2,
That's-
1, let's go.
That's surprising, actually.
I would like an explanation. If you're okay with that.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just I feel a lot of the anime I watch is a lot more actiony, and this was definitely more a
Artsy?
little not artsy because
Slice
I'm
of
an
life.
art kid,
Artsy
but a
slash
little more
sportsy.
slice of life, lifey, and
Yeah.
and the thing that I noted is it stuck to what it know and didn't have too much fat around the edges in terms of creating drama or stretching things out unnecessarily. But unfortunately, it didn't really flesh out its characters enough for me, and that would have been nice to have, especially because we focused so hard on Yuri, Victor, and Yurio in the beginning. Would have been nice to have a little more Yurio. Would have been a little nicer to kind of with the introductions of all these skaters to get a little more of their stories.
I'm inclined to agree. Like that Kazakhstan guy,
Yeah,
like
he-
popped in episode 11. And it's like, who the fuck is this guy?
You're rescuing him from his fangirls.
Oh,
Okay.
also, one thing
guy.
one thing I wanted to ask: who is that other woman who was hanging out with Yuri's like dance teacher? I could not remember who that was.
Oh, that was his sister, I think, or the lady that works at no, that was the lady that works at Utopia.
No.
Where?
Yes, it was, because she was the one that gave Yurio the fucking nickname.
Oh yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah, there was the.
Yes.
I don't remember.
The one with the kids?
Oh, the one with the kids. That was his ice skating.
Wait,
the
what was
lady who
I'm
aimed the
confused. What's
nursery.
Utopia?
Utopia is the thing that his parents own, the spa.
Oh, the spa. Yeah, right. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I am very invested in this fucking show. Okay.
So that's why I'm like, this is it's not my favorite, but I still enjoyed it.
All right.
It did focus in a weird. Sorry, Kevin. With some weird characters. I was like, why the fuck are the incestuous Italians getting so much of a
I
fucking
am
spotlight?
so fucking offended.
Did you like
This
it?
is
Wait, did you?
Italian discrimination.
Mike. Shh, it's okay, Mike. It's okay.
God,
Did you like
I
how
don't
the?
want to fuck my sister.
Did you like how the? Did you like how the brother in that was like, I should have gotten us rings.
Yeah, just
I
I
don't
was like-
want to fuck my sister.
Yes, you're not like.
Mike, you're being very defensive for someone who doesn't want to fuck their
Methinks
sister.
thou dost protest too much.
Yes, does thou protest a little bit too much? Sorry, you did it better than I
I say it so wholeheartedly because I actually have a younger sister. So.
did. We know. Same
Anyways,
for the audience.
so yes, that ends Yuri on Ice. And on to the next edition of Media Club. Drum roll, please.
Unanimously decided that we wanted to.
Well, we
watch
almost
this
unanimously
show,
decided,
which
but
is.
Yes.
I-
Squid Game.
Yeah. Everyone at my work has been asking about it, and I'm like, I haven't seen it yet. Fuck off! And they're like, okay, I guess we can't talk.
Don't
about
tell
it.
me anything. Shut up.
Exactly.
Capitalism. Let's go.
For those who don't know, the quick synopsis of Squid Game is hundreds of cash-strapped contestants attend an invitation to compete in children's games for a tempting prize.
Yeah, but they get
the
murdered.
stakes are deadly.
Yeah, they get murdered if they don't win.
It still tickles me to no end that some conservative loonies are like, oh no, it's a criticism of communism, and I'm just like, oh honey.
We'll get into it.
Oh, honey, sweetie baby.
When we eventually analyze this series, but
Yeah. All right.
I
so
will
that was
have
that
notes.
announcement?
I assume.
it's not about communism. It's not.
Yes, we know season 2 was confirmed today. Fuck off, Harry.
What are you doing here? I
Hey,
thought
be
you were
nice to
financially
Harry.
stable.
I am.
We're not there yet.
We'll
Memes.
get there when we get there.
I'm pretty sure I've already gotten spoilers.
Are we
just by
there
people
yet?
crossing it over with other fandoms on my Twitter timeline.
Well, stop
I've
that.
been so careful with avoiding spoilers.
Oh, wait.
Me
that
too.
there's-
Real quick. Are we going to watch Midnight Mass, or can we watch it on our own?
We don't know yet.
We have to vote on it. We'll have to vote on it.
How
I'm gonna-
long-
I'm gonna put
how
Beastars
long-
I'm
in
checking.
To be fair, Chris, the more I've heard about it, the more I want to watch it, which means the more likely it will get voted for in a poll. So
I'm still gonna put
how
Beastars.
long? How many episodes of Squid Game are there, and how long are the episodes?
There's
are
nine.
episodes, and they vary from 33 minutes to 63 minutes. Is
Okay.
what I've read.
Are
So.
we gonna do?
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it later. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
We don't talk about this
We'll
on
talk
camera.
about this
Tentatively, we'll say the first 2 episodes.
Are
I
we
guess.
doing? Are we
Yeah.
doing subbed or dubbed? Because it does matter.
I'm gonna watch it subbed. Also, be sure
I'm doing
if you're
subbed.
watching along with
If you
it is
if you are watching sub,
Harry, it
don't
is,
don't do closed caption. Do the
Correct.
actual subtitles.
English
Yeah.
subtitles?
Yes. Don't
English
do
subtitles.
do not do
English
closed caption because it fucks
Okay.
up. It fucks it up. Fucking. So
'Cause
Kevin, we
English
might have to
closed
listen to it in
captions is
Korean.
basically the English dub, but
Okay.
as subtitles. So
No, I don't think it's a limited series. I think it'll be on Netflix for however.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I mean, it was
No,
signed.
so-
Netflix paid the guy to make it,
So
it's gonna be on
a
Netflix.
limited series doesn't necessarily mean it has a limited amount of time on Netflix.
That's what I thought. That's what I
It
thought
just
you meant at
means
first, yeah.
it just means that there's like a limited amount that they can do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, just for clarification, it looks like the only episode in Squid Game that's short is episode 8. So we'll probably do 3 episodes for the last segment of the so we'll probably do
Two,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so
Okay.
just like Blind Manor,
Okay.
exactly.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, no.
Right on.
Did I say I was gonna watch the dub? I meant the sub. I'm gonna watch subtitles because I've heard that the dub is hot garbage.
Yeah, I think I told Kevin we're probably gonna watch the subbed, not closed captioned English subtitles.
Oh, Midnight Mass. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Squid Game.
Oh, well, no, but still, Midnight Mass is a limited series on Netflix does not mean that it has a limited amount of time on Netflix. I think it just means that it's a limited amount of the fucking show.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
in
I'm gonna
terms
look.
of the other definition of limited series of it being like it is a open and shut series,
Yeah.
I believe
Squid Games
Midnight
also?
Mass is
Oh.
open and closed. I'm not entirely sure since I know mostly nothing about it. But
The only thing I
have
know
a-
is that Rahul Cooley's in it,
Rahul
and he's a
Cooley.
beautiful boy.
and
very
his
handsome man.
Character is very interesting in it.
So I googled it. It says in television programming, a limited run series or simply limited series is a program with an end date and limit to the number of episodes
Yeah.
each stated.
That's what I thought it meant.
Each
yeah.
stated release of the first. Well, God, that is a
But,
garbage ass.
but it's
sentence,
not
I
a
do get the
limited
gist
amount of
it.
time to watch it on the
Right,
streaming
right.
service.
Right.
So,
So it's like a Over the Garden Wall if you watched that for Halloween.
Oh,
No, I
Over
did
the Garden
not.
Wall's some good shit.
Oh yeah,
Kevin,
I
we should
watch it
watch
every
that.
Halloween. It's
We've
like
seen it.
my
Have I?
favorite anime. It's my favorite cartoon.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Did you
I
not?
haven't seen
Did
it.
I not show you guys it?
No, I watched it with you.
Yeah.
I binge watched
To
it
be honest,
with a couple of friends. from
Probably was
Renfair.
on my phone, Mike.
Yeah. It's listen. It's only like 2 hours of stuff. You can watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll bring my DVD over so you can watch it after you finish reading Soul Eater, and then bring all my volumes back to me.
Well, you know,
Yes.
I'm just so busy watching movies. You know, I just love watching movies.
God damn it!
I wonder if
Okay.
anyone else has seen some movies lately.
Listen,
Monica, have you seen?
we
some
need
movies
to move
lately?
on.
I have. So I
Hey,
mean,
hey, Mike moved on.
naturally, he always has done whatever Kevin transition. Oh God, everyone's done. But anyway,
Steve also moved on.
yeah.
Ryan's
So
there.
naturally,
Hey.
with another Marvel movie opening this weekend, and with so much hype surrounding it, naturally, what we saw was No Time to Die, which is the most recent James Bond film.
Nice.
I need to catch up on my James Bond films.
I'm just gonna. This is going to seem really off topic, but I'm going to tell you guys a quick story before I go into this. So when I was in high school, sophomore year English class, my English teacher was hot garbage. And one of the ways he was a hot garbage piece of man was that his way of introducing us to read the Odyssey was he was like, "No, I'm too cool to have you guys just read it normally and discuss." And what he did was he gave each person in the class a chapter and had everyone read that chapter, and then we all brought the chapter to discussion. So naturally, where my last name falls is
You're at
towards
the ass end of the story.
towards the end of the list. And the chapter that I got for the Odyssey was just this giant battle scene where Odysseus is killing a bunch of people, and I'm like, what the actual fuck is going on?
Because you didn't read the rest of them, so you have zero context.
Exactly. And that is how I felt.
That teacher had some chaotic energy about him. Just saying.
Yeah, he had some chaotic energy. Man had walked into class one day with toilet paper stuck in his ass. Like,
yeah, that's a chaotic evil guy if I've ever met him. I never met him.
How?
He was just a failure of a man.
Just don't ask, Steve.
Anyway,
Hello, whole man disposal service.
but the point of me telling that story is that's exactly how I felt watching this Bond film, because this may shock a bunch of people, but I have never seen a Bond film up to this point.
That is a little surprising.
The only exposure to Bond media that wasn't a parody I've had was playing GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64 at my neighbor's house. So I have zero context for any of the other 24 Bond movies released. And just as a friendly reminder, that No Time to Die is the fifth of the Daniel Craig Bond movies, the previous four being Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre. So there was a lot of this that and I've been exposed to enough Bond in pop culture to understand how it's supposed to go. I have no clue how it is about it. We've all been there. Is how it's supposed to go. Is there's this idea of this masculine perfection of the killer and the suave gentleman coexisting in one man, surrounded by guns, cards, gadgets, and women. In that sense, this movie hits all the marks. It is indeed a Bond movie. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it, because I did, but because I didn't have that context of any of the previous Bond films, or even any of the previous, like, Daniel Craig Bond films, that there was a lot of the more emotionally impactful scenes to help fill out that bare bones action and one-liners that were lost on me because I had no sense of context for this universe. And again, not to say that I didn't enjoy it, because I did. It was still a very fun ride. One of the couple of interesting things that I noted is that this movie has a full-on title sequence, which is like, well, yeah, it's a movie, but there's
all Bond films.
All Bond films do that,
right?
Yeah.
Because that's traditionally where the Bond song goes. But because I've never seen a Bond movie, and
Fair.
a lot of movies within the last 4 or 5 years have kind of phased out title sequences, it was just something that was very striking to me.
If I might for a second, yeah, Chris, that actually happens in Casino Royale. They like torture Bond.
Don't
with,
tell
like,
me.
No, 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 no.
No.
Torture Bond, stop there.
All I'm saying is I've got a bad itch.
Anyway, yeah, because
God damn it, Kevin.
so traditionally for Movie Corner,
Harry!
I
Sorry.
won't look at the chat.
Don't look at chat.
Or
Not really
somebody
a
can
spoiler.
can delete that comment later. But traditionally for Movie Corner, I do like to try to look up a little bit of trivia on IMDb. I purposely didn't because I do intend to watch some other Bond films at this point. So just a couple of quick other points I want to go after is Rami Malek is extremely underutilized in this movie, which is unfortunate. But at the same time,
wait.
this movie is
Sorry.
what?
Did you just say Rami Malek was in this movie?
He's the villain.
Kevin, why haven't we watched this movie yet?
I asked you if you wanted to see it like last week.
I didn't know Rami Malek was in it!
We were literally talking about going to see a movie one night on date night, and I was
I
like,
did
here
not-
are the movies.
You did not tell me Rami Malek was in it.
I didn't know that was such a big deal.
I love that man.
Yeah, he's extremely underutilized,
my
but at the
God.
same time, this movie is less about the Bond villain conflict and more about the journey of Bond up to this point, and again, hence why it just didn't really click with me. Although one of the things I will do instead of talking
not
a
a
little more
spoiler.
trivia is bring if there are spoilers, please delete
No,
them.
the whole thing
just-
Harry said in
just what
chat's
Harry's
not
whole
really
thing.
a huge spoiler
It's
or
not
anything.
that.
Yeah.
It's not like a spoiler.
Don't
I
just don't
know,
look at
it's
just
just-
don't
I
look
don't
at
care.
chat.
I
Don't
don't-
look at chat. Just
Anyway.
I could have guessed by what he said, but yeah.
Anyway, but one of the thing, but I will kind of open this up to a little bit of a discussion because when Nat and I saw this, we went with Nat's mom, and one of the things that we were kind of talking about at the end of the movie is that if they're of like who should be the next Bond, and if about the idea of a lady taking over Bond, and the movie itself kind of flirts with that idea, but the execution of it in the context of the movie doesn't really develop well in that plot line very helpfully, in my opinion. But I don't know. I know Nat and his mom are of the opinion that there shouldn't be a female Bond, and that they should just make new characters.
Yeah, there should be. James Bond is just a name. It is just an alias.
Yeah, 007 is just a number. But
Yeah.
on the other hand, having that those character with that type of brand recognition can help launch those types of original characters and have them taken seriously. And the one thing I was going to say is, case in point, there was a trailer for a movie called 355 that is about if for those who don't know, Agent 355 was a female spy for George Washington's army, and the movie surrounds this multicultural cast of lady spies, but it had a January release date, and Nat kind of leaned over and he's like, just so you know, if a movie releases in January, they don't think it's gonna do that well. So it's so again,
I mean,
that's the catch-22 of having those types of female characters. Any thoughts on that?
I do hope and think it's going to be Idris Elba.
Me too.
And like
I would love Idris to be fucking the next James Bond, but I also do want a female James Bond. But I also understand why they shouldn't, why this fucking masculine.
They were also talking about
Well,
this, like,
before I was
4
interrupted.
years ago now, and he started.
Fuck you,
to
Kevin.
Welcome
get
to
out
my
of the
world,
role at this point.
bitch.
Well, so yeah, I mean,
All the time.
for the last 3 movies, Daniel Craig has said I'm done, and he just kept going. But now it's officially he's
And then they
done.
threw $10 million at him.
And he's
Yeah,
like, I guess I'm not.
but now I think he's actually done. Like they've actually confirmed this is his last one.
I think he's
but
like,
I think it
gonna
was
retire
Daniel
to
Craig.
Netflix, to be
I
honest.
think it was Daniel Craig that also said that he doesn't think there should be a female James Bond.
Well, Daniel Craig
He-
is
Yeah,
a
that's-
misogynist bastard.
He
Well,
said
no,
he said
clarified it. He clarified it.
let
And
me
what he
finish
clarified.
it.
Welcome to my world, me.
Babe. He said that he wants other
I do like
characters.
Cillian Murphy. He's pretty great.
He wants other characters as cool as James Bond to exist for female actresses.
Yeah, and that was something that was brought up in our conversation too. Was that kind of quote taken out of context and bringing that context in as well.
Along those lines, last month I think me and Vanessa watched a movie called Gunpowder Milkshake. It's not the best movie I've ever seen. It's a stupid, fun action movie starring Karen Gillan and a couple
Aw.
other relatively famous faces. Love me some Karen Gillan.
I love Karen. She's amazing. She's the
but
best
it's-
Karen in the world. Besides my mom.
It's you can easily compare it to. It's basically female John Wick. With a little bit more stylized than
And
John Wick,
besides
but
the puppy dying?
Yeah,
Cool.
well, in terms of like action sequences and stuff like that, and like if they came out with another Gunpowder Milkshake movie, I'd watch that. But like, they didn't just like recast John Wick as a woman. It was a new IP, and I enjoyed it. But like, I don't think. I think James Bond. This is just my personal opinion. I think James Bond should be male, but like, I mean, you could always do like a fucking like Jane Bond. That's actually not bad.
Oh, I said Jamie Bond.
Jamie Bond could work too, but like, you could always do like a spin-off in the 007 universe starring some other like female agent, but like another of the 00s or something like that, because there's he's only 007.
Yeah.
I just
might be
think
a
that Bond
010 or
himself should
something.
remain
Wait,
a
that doesn't make sense.
male character. Again, just my opinion.
Yeah, it's like, I don't have any grievance with what
Portrays.
what gender, what race, what anything Bond is, but I forgot who made this argument, but it's like, whenever that decidedly changed, they're not going, whoever is going to play that is not going to be known as they played James Bond. They're going to be known as the woman James Bond,
Yeah.
or the black
Just
James Bond.
Sort of kind of
And
like sort of like how Doctor Who did.
Yeah.
They switched to the female Doctor Who, and that's
Yeah.
all she's known as now. We haven't even, I mean, we're still on Peter Capaldi, so
We're still on
Yeah,
Matt
so
Smith.
it's
though,
like-
actually
watch.
technically we're still on Matt Smith. We watched
I haven't heard anything really negative about Jodie Foster's run, but
Yeah,
I
don't-
Whittaker.
don't watch
we
Doctor
wanna-
Who. Sorry,
Jodie
no, I
Whittaker.
said
yeah.
Jodie
Jodie
Foster
Whittaker,
is
not
another
Jodie
actress.
Foster.
Another actress.
I've
My
heard
bad.
literally
And
nothing
Jodie
about it
Foster is the Doctor. Okay.
Yeah, I've heard literally nothing about it except the fact that she's a woman,
Yeah.
which is
Well,
kind
and
of
then
how these discussions go,
It
unfortunately.
Well,
makes
and I
sense
think-
for
well,
Doctor
and-
Who.
so in Peter Capaldi, they had the Master become a woman, and so that's why everyone was like, "Oh, the
Spoilers.
next
Hurt
one."
so much. She's
We
so
haven't even
good.
gotten there yet.
Well, then
So before we get too off track, I just want to
we
kind of
can not talk
uh,
about Doctor Who.
wrap
So-
this up. I would say overall, this is a good send off to the last 15 years. Yes, 15 years of
Oh
Craig
God, I'm so
Bond.
old.
If you're going to see it and you haven't seen a
Oh God.
Craig Bond
Yes.
film,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
per Nat, the Craig Bond films kind of follow the opposite of the Star Trek films in terms of which are good and which are bad.
I know exactly what you mean.
I
So-
understand that reference.
So, if you're gonna see,
The
if you're
odds.
gonna refresh yourself, Casino and Skyfall Casino Royale and Skyfall are probably your best bets.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
do like Skyfall.
I
the
heard
Love
Quantum of Solace was
Skyfall.
hot garbage. So.
yeah, it's the worst one because it was made during the writer's strike.
Now, to be fair, I was probably like in my teens when I saw it, but I didn't mind Quantum of Solace.
Mm-mm.
So,
Even me seeing it,
was
I knew it was a
boring.
bad movie. It was 100%. It was either action or exposition.
To me, it was
Mm.
boring.
and
And even with the action scenes, I was
I
just
like
gonna-
the hot lady in the shower.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
That's why you should never play a drinking game to Octopussy, and one of the fucking rules be whenever there's a naked lady or whenever he pulls out a gun, you drink.
That sounds like the first 10 James Bond movies.
Just don't watch anything with Sean Connery in it, because you'll watch
It
that and
wasn't
say,
Sean Connery, it
"Oh,
was
that's
Pierce
super
Brosnan."
problematic."
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Either way, like Sean Connery, James Bond is super
Connery.
problematic. It's like, oh, that is that is sexual assault at
I mean, I was
best.
just kind of, I was just switching back to college versus now. My very first drunken thing happened was we watched Octopussy, and three of the rules were whenever he says James Bond, drink. Whenever there's a naked woman, drink. So hey, Octopussy, first fucking 5 minutes, he's banging a chick. And then third one was whenever he has a gun. So you could 30 minutes in, we were fucking wasted, and I was running around shirtless. It was great.
It's like that one time I watched The Room.
Dumb.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Oh God.
I
That was a bad
still don't want to watch
That
The
was a
Room. I don't
bad
even
night.
watch. I don't even want to watch the movie about making The Room.
Oh, you guys, you
The
really
Room
have
is-
to. It's so
The
fun.
Room is good. It's just I drank way too much and did things.
Yeah, I'm getting tired,
Very
guys.
funny.
No, I didn't puke. I passed out on the bathroom floor.
Oh.
I've been there.
Kevin's been there. He
Fun times.
locked
I
himself in the bathroom,
have
and
something
my mom
real
got
quick to
concerned.
talk about in movie related,
No.
if that's okay.
We're gonna
I
move on
saw-
to the Chris Pratt thing.
Chris
Wow,
Pratt
okay.
didn't continue.
Go
Well,
fuck yourself,
it's
Steve.
fine, Steve. What do you want to say?
I was just saying that I
Who's
saw
second
the I've never seen a Chronicles of Narnia movie before, and I saw
What
Lion
the?
the Witch.
No, that's understandable. If I'm being honest,
I'm
That's
pretty sure that came
understandable.
out way after my childhood.
No.
So
No,
I
it
don't-
didn't.
It
That was like
not.
the 2000s.
I
It
was
was like
I thought
2005.
I was like an early teen.
I
It was
was
like 2005.
7
I
when
was-
it came out. You
Anyway,
were 9.
Anyway,
2005.
Okay, I was
That means you would have been in 7th grade.
okay.
I
so
think
I
6th or
was,
7th grade.
anyway,
whatever, you-
I saw Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, and I never I know
Love
how
Lion.
people kind of make fun of it for being like a very blatant Jesus allegory, where
What?
like Tolkien's
Yeah.
got really subtle,
Oh,
really
whatever.
subtle like Christian things, whereas C.S. Lewis punches you in the fucking face with it.
Jesus
Where-
lion, Jesus lion, Jesus lion.
I
I
lo-
spent
okay,
the last half of the movie screaming,
no.
"It's Jesus!"
He is a
I'm
good
gonna make-
boy. He's a good boy.
Well, also, I'm going to make the argument that
I know exactly
the
what I'm doing.
Chronicles
There's
of
no
Narnia
boob showing.
are children's books.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
He's not shoving Jesus in their faces.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
no, I
No,
would-
no. Okay.
no.
All right. Let me recap Aslan as a Jesus, as a Christ figure.
Yes, I know
because-
he's a Christ figure. I went through this through school.
I understand. Okay, let me.
I don't want to.
I'm not criticizing. I'm just.
No.
Would you let me speak?
No,
Please just let him speak so we can move on.
he can speak.
Okay,
I don't know.
so he sacrifices himself, sacrifices himself to save, I guess, he sacrifices himself, Jesus-y. He comes back to life. He comes back to life like 3 hours later, not 3 days, so it's not quite that close. And the slab of rock he's sitting on splits open, just like Jesus's tomb. And so it's like, wow, that is fucking blatant, my dude. I don't
okay,
know.
but wouldn't you sell out your siblings for candy?
Yes.
They did look like good
No.
candies.
They looked like
There
really
was
good
a
candy.
teacher
Well,
I had in
and-
high school that looked very much like the actor that played Mr. Tumnus in that movie.
If
You
and-
mean James McAvery?
Yeah, like
Was he very
he's a
furry?
Deadbringer for
Oh,
whoever
Mike.
plays Mr. Tumnus, and he often dressed as him as for Halloween.
And Tilda Swinton fucking killed it as the
Also-
White Witch.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. She's also fucking insane. But
Is she?
Tilda, yeah, Tilda's
another time,
insane.
another
She's
time.
insane.
Another time. Can't
She-
believe
She's
that.
crazy. She was great as the White Queen, which makes sense because she's insane. Anyway, I just Edwin, if he was just a little bit older, he would have been like horny for her. My whole thing on.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I wish he was a little bit taller. I wish he was a baller.
No,
You know what the meme? I've been really...
Lucy's
I'm
the
just
best
gonna leave.
character.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, Mike. Oh,
You just
God.
went on the floor. You didn't leave. You just went on the floor. You can't fool me, bitch. You're just a cat.
But to bring it back, I've been loving the memes where it's like telling someone to go to hell is not that threatening. Telling someone that Chris Pratt could voice your favorite character it's scary. It's possible.
I fear it.
Transition.
I wish he wasn't such a shitty person. Like,
No, he's garbage human being.
He's such a good actor. I want to like him, but he's such a shitty human.
It's
He's
separation between actor and
And it doesn't matter.
person.
I
If
have
you're a
I have
shitty
such a hard
human-
time with that, honestly.
If you're a shitty
I
human,
also- I also don't go out of my way to look up that stuff, so I know nothing about any of it.
He's just a Jesus freak.
And he's a
That's it.
misogynist. and
He's
blah, blah, blah.
he's also the church he goes to is apparent. I don't know exact details, but I've heard the church he goes to is extremely problematic. So
Well,
I
mean,
can
if
come
we're gonna
back
talk,
with
if we're
details,
gonna
but-
talk about like churches, talk about Tom
No,
Cruise
stop.
and Scientology.
That's a
Let's not get
topic
sued.
for
Let's not
another
get
day.
sued. Let's not get sued. Hold on, hold on, hold
Oh
on.
god, yeah, they're so litigious.
Was there anything specific about this topic, the Prattning? Just that he's Mario and now he's someone
I
else.
hate Mondays.
He's Garfield now. That's right.
Wow,
Which honestly, I get that. I get Garfield more than I get Mario. Like
Yeah.
I can wrap my head
Mario?
around Chris Pratt as Garfield. I can see that. It's still
It's
Chris
the
Pratt as
way
Mario.
the Italian erasure voice
You're
over.
white and not Italian. Why are you voicing Mario?
Chris, are you aware of what Italian is?
yeah.
Harry, no, it's just that the
Many
church he
things.
goes to is like I think it's got some very bad positions on
don't-
like gay people and stuff like that. So it's not because he worships God, it's just because it's kind of shitty. That's all.
You're in a cult.
I mean, yes, he's in a cult, but
You know what else is like a cult?
Scientology.
Getting a job. Jobs
Let's
are like
not
a
get
cult.
sued.
Oh, that's my topic.
Scientology will sue you.
Jobs are like a
Actually,
cult.
This is quite the opposite because this is actually so. Part of the reason why the Stardew
Kevin just
schedule
wants us
has
to-
been so royally fucked the last
It's because of
3
Monica.
is because of me, and that is because I got myself a weekend gig at a
Don't be super specific.
local.
Okay, good.
I know. I
Monica knows how to
got a place.
talk on
I got
podcasts,
a place.
Kevin.
Okay, cool.
I got this.
Wow.
At a
And then
local
immediate-
professional theater.
I would giggle
doing
if you immediately said the name.
doing box office and house managing, and it's been wild because I still have my full-time 9 to 5, but I'll be doing this on the weekends as well. And even though it's a part-time, it's something that is in my field, which I'm like, holy shit, that's what having a job in your field feels like. Incredible.
Nice.
I didn't know that this could feel this good, man. So the reason I want to talk about it is I've been enjoying it a lot, and I've been very happy with it. They've been doing Legally Blonde the musical for the last few weeks, and the Bruiser is double
Ben?
cast.
And snap.
Yeah, they got a live they got a Bruiser.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my god, you guys. Yes.
Looks
All the-
like Al's gonna. Sorry,
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna, although it's getting real full for the last few performances.
I
but
don't have
yeah.
weekends free in November.
Yeah, but it's been really great, and I've been having a really great time. I mean, one of the things is we've been requiring people to show proof of vaccination in order to get into the theater, which is part of my
It's in
main
my phone.
job.
Mhm.
Is checking that. And for the most part, we haven't had too many people. I mean, there was only one person
And then you're like, go?
seen so far that
Do it.
had suggested that the governor should be shot, but it's fine.
What? That's
What
not
is joy?
fine.
Took a
And how
turn.
much joy did it give you to tell them to fuck off and get out
Well,
of
they
your
didn't say
theater?
it to me. They said it to my manager, actually.
Mm.
He was
How
he was
much
talking about it.
How much joy did it give you to call over your manager to deal?
No,
to
no,
deal with them?
he was handling them.
Oh, I
This
see.
was something he was talking about later.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had to toss any anti-vaxxers yet?
I thought you were gonna say
we've had
antimatter
to
for a
we
second.
well we had to. There were a few people that like didn't have their cards or forgot them, and we were like, sorry dude, you can't see the show. You either gotta exchange your tickets or get a refund. And there's been at least one person per performance, if that, that has had to adhere to that rule. But for the most part, people are pretty good about doing it. I've only had one people do the "Are you kidding?" To which it's always amusing whenever I hear the "Are you kidding?" Because it's like, what the fuck do you expect me to say? Oh yes, I am such a kidder. Ha ha ha. Just come right in and lick all the doorknobs, please.
So yeah, because of that though, good job, Monica. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
But
I
we're
am
also
very
pissed off at
tired.
you. We're also
Yeah,
mad at Monica.
I'm very tired, but
Monica fucked up Stardew Valley night.
For the time
Speaking
being.
of tired, I want to jump in with some just a very brief breaking news. Apparently, Robinhood has had a data leak, so if you have anything regarding that, you might want to double check all of that.
That was last night. Also, I'd like to use this time to just mention: turn on multi-factor authentication, you idiots.
Why?
Turn on multi-factor authentication means that I can give you my password and you can't get into my account.
Oh,
That's how important multi-factor authentication
I have
is.
his password, so it's fine. I'm with him. It's fine.
But
Anyways,
turn it on.
No. Okay,
like a light switch.
Mike. I could just make him sign in for me.
Anyways, so stream schedule changes. I'm going to fucking lose my mind. Stream schedule changes.
Up in here.
Guns and chips and soda.
That's it. We're done. No more streams. No more stream schedule. We're just done. No more podcast. We're done. This is the last podcast, guys.
I'm
Congrats.
taking this host for the reins.
This is it. I'm done. I'm tired of this shit. And it goes tumbling down. I should really have a Tang gif. I should have a Tang gif. Anyways, stream schedule. Stardew is being moved to Sundays for the time being.
Sorry. Okay.
Stardew is being moved to Sunday temporarily. We are going to have a Stardew stream this Thursday, I believe. That works for everyone, which I think it does. We talked about it. So there'll be 2 Stardew streams this week to make up for the lack of Stardew recently. If that's okay with everyone.
I'm fine with that.
Fridays.
More Stardew.
Fridays for now will be a random night. I don't know what's going to take Stardew's place right now on Fridays.
PP time.
PP time, yes. PP time.
Hey, you know what we should do, Kevin? It takes 2. Or,
Maybe.
finish your Kingdom Hearts run. Or,
I was going to say it might
finish
become a single player
your
night.
Red Dead.
Chris,
Red Dead's been finished for
I just
a
want to
year.
say, before you said that, I was going to say, could be Overwatch, could be my dick, who knows? And then you chimed in with, it's PP time. I'm like, all right.
Well, I mean, no, I really want to fucking finish It Takes Two because it's fun, and it's a platformer that I actually fucking like, and he won't play with me.
But I kind of also think Overwatch would be fun too, or Minecraft.
Or Overcooked.
Or Overcooked, yes. We have lots of options. So for the time being, Friday will be a random day where it's going to be whatever I feel like.
Friday Fun Day is what it's going to be called. Just named it now.
Friday fuck day. All right.
It'll just be whatever I'm feeling.
No, it's
As
Friday.
I was saying before, I've been interrupted for the 3rd time while I'm
Yeah,
trying to say this
fuck
topic.
off. It's going to be Friday F2 Day. Because
Just a mystery stream.
It doesn't spell fuck. It spells fun. But you can make it look like it says fuck if people just glance at it.
I'll like the Bleep Face podcast.
Yeah. Face. Anyway, Kevin, go ahead and talk. What is your... what? Hey, Kevin, are you a god?
As we're prepping... God damn it.
Please hurry up. I've got to pee so bad.
Animes episode, or JRPG's episode 1. Hey, you want to go get a burger? JRP's final mission. Let's fight God.
I hate this transition so much.
Yeah, and I have bad transitions.
Hey,
That was the worst transition on this podcast
Are you
yet.
talking to me?
Yes!
That was the worst transition ever. Of all time.
I'm gonna take that gold medal
I
for
award
worst
you
transition ever.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No, I'm taking the gold medal
my
for the
fault.
worst transition ever. God, Kevin, are you a god? The answer is no.
As we prep towards the release of Minecraft 1.18 and the release of our brand new Minecraft series,
Yeah, when's that
Farland,
coming out?
we're going to introduce you to another Far God today.
Uh-huh.
Today's Far God,
Jim.
I'm
James.
just done. I'm done.
Harry. His name is Harry. Harry Potter. My name is Harry Potter. I'm a god.
I'm so tired.
Did you put your gun
I'm
in
so
your
tired
mouth?
of everything. Today's for our god.
Let the poor man speak.
No.
Today's for our god is Rexus, the god of the
Is he a
mountain.
dog?
Oh my god.
Sorry, I know a lot of dogs named
King
Rex.
of the Rock.
So,
Rexus. Rexus is the god of the
many
mountain.
Rexes.
He controls all earth, mountains, and he's in charge of mining. I think
he's
he's
my guy.
ore. Is he ore too? I think
Yeah,
he's
that
ore.
would make sense if he's in charge of mining. He'd also
Babe.
be in charge of ore.
So he's King of the Rock.
Or what?
Yes, he's king of the rock. He has the power to shape land, mountains, create earthquakes, and erupt volcanoes.
Funny, damn it.
He serves as a high member of the Council of the Gods.
High member? I want to be a high member.
Oh, what are you at? I don't know, like 256? Oh, damn!
I'm sorry. It was a long day at work. I needed this.
And I'm
That's
introduced.
still the world height? Is that, or am I above
No,
mine?
the world height's higher now.
300 or
Oh,
some bullshit.
no.
And I'm introducing a new concept today as well.
Alright.
Oh, great.
Gods can be in conflict. For
Oh.
example, Rexus often butts heads with Serpis, the
Ooh.
god of the sea.
Headbutt.
When these conflicts happen, the gods turn to us, the inhabitants of Farland, to settle disputes. And whatever we decide is going to happen will not reshape, but it will have some effect on the world.
Virgin sacrifice. Come on, let's go. I'm ready, baby. Let's go. Come on, let's go, Mets. Come on.
So-
love the Mets.
so
Let's
wait,
go.
Mike,
We're
you're
home
gonna-
run. Come
so-
on, baby. Love the Mets.
So, Mike, you're going to get sacrificed first?
Yeah, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go. Come on. Get a home run, baby. Come on. Let's go. Love the Mets.
So Kevin was...
I just need a Mets gif. The bunch of hats start spinning in all the corners.
So
You really don't.
So Kevin said like in and then something, and my brain just went, the gods are incontinent, and that was just where I went for the past 2 minutes.
He was
Stop saying funny things like drinking water.
Yes, the gods can be in conflict.
Yeah, it
And-
was in conflict, so I just automatically thought, oh, they're incontinent, so the water is actually their pee. I'm sorry, I have a little bit of ADD right now. Okay.
And
What
this
I was gonna
conflict
say
develops
is-
impotency. I mean,
I'm
this
sorry,
conflict
Kevin.
Causes impotency. Sorry.
Yes.
They're in constant conflict because you know how like the ocean erodes the
Or
land and
incompetent.
the land floods into the ocean and stuff. I don't know. They're in
Yoshi
constant.
erodes
Got
the
you,
land.
Wicked.
They're
Got you,
they're in
Tricks.
conflict.
Tricks.
Whatever. We're done. That's the end of the podcast.
Is Yoshi ground
That's-
on? What's going on?
This is the end. We're done. I need to design a logo for Farland. I'm so tired. I'm
I
someone-
am the Land Guardian. Guardian of the Land. The Silent Quivers before.
Everyone is just so overtired.
Fuck off.
I just don't know what's happening anymore.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of the podcast. We'll be live tomorrow with something. I don't know.
Dicks!
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Dicks!